Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm at Skibikehike in Ulricehamn and I was actually here all for myself and I had the entire bike park all by myself. I think it's because it was the midsummer weekend, which is a big festive day in Sweden, and a day that we have off. I believe it was on a Friday, and it was nice and sunny on that day, and also people tend to drink a lot during that day, and this was the day after on the Saturday, which was a day when it was supposed to rain all day. So I think a lot of people were hungover, and plus the fact that it was sunny on the Friday, it was really bad weather on this day on the Saturday, and it was also gonna be sunny on the Sunday the day after, which meant that I actually had the bike park all for myself, which has never happened, and it was quite a unique experience. Uh, that being said, it kind of meant that I was riding very cautiously in this video because one, it was the first time riding here and I didn't know the trails very well. Two, the rain made it very slippery. It was kind of like a soft layer underneath, and you had very bad grip because of it. So that meant that I wasn't pushing myself too hard in this video, mainly because I'm gonna mention that in the video like 5 million times, but when you ride alone and you are riding a bike park all by yourself, not you're not very wise if you go and do things out of your comfort zone. So I skipped on a lot of features. Some of them I felt like I could have done, but yeah, just because I was alone, I passed on them. And I mean, it's a 2.5 hour ride, and it's a place that I will definitely go back to in the future. So yeah, all the features are there, and I'll definitely head back to this place because it was awesome. Something I forgot to mention in the video as well was that the personnel was really nice here as well. They obviously only had to take care of me, but that meant that every once in a while I needed to take a break because I could just lap all the day. So yeah, it was really nice and friendly to talk to all of them, and I didn't have any change, for example, and as you will see in the video, it really started to rain later on in the day, and one of the guys came with one of the shirts that that they had from the shop, and gave it to me, so I had some dry clothing at the end when I went back home. So yeah, just shout out to all the personnel that worked that day as well. But yeah, enough of an intro. Let's jump into the video and yeah, enjoy the riding. Something that I'm just gonna add as well real quick is the fact that it's gonna be quite a different video because I was all alone and I'm riding this blind, so there's gonna be a lot of stopping and like showing features, which I guess kinda makes for a unique video compared to what I usually do. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit different and it's gonna be very long. I had a lot of content, so usually I stick to try to keep it to half an hour, and this is more than twice the length of that half an hour. But yeah, gonna try to keep it shorter in the future videos. But I still hope you enjoy it. So yeah, back to riding. Sorry.
Okay, starting off easy with Änglaleden, or the Angel Road. And this place seems really awesome. It's like a lot of new machine-built trails. There's still pumps here. But this is a bigger jump. Definitely didn't have speed for that. Hashtag blame 26-inch tires. That's really cool because I didn't know this place existed, and usually when I find all my trails it's through trail forks. I'm just browsing trail forks in the area nearby. But for once Facebook ads actually did something, and I actually found it through there. Because they had an ad from this place, and I thought, as per usual, when I see something that is quite far away, but it's only about 2.5 hours away from where I live, so yeah, sure, it is a bit of a drive, but nothing far. Jump into the berm. Wow, this is nice and flowy. That's a fun section. Okay, I'm gonna start with the machine-built trails. Apparently, because I talked to one of the workers here, it's or there's 11 different trails. I think 3 of them are machine built, the rest are natural tech trails. Yeah, I'll start with the machine built ones and work my way down, and then once I've done everything I'll pick whatever I'd like. But yeah, this seems like an awesome place, considering how new and fresh everything is. Oh, this is a really long trail as well. The hill is quite tall or long, so they've really squeezed a lot of trail into it. Look at this, they're still building. Look at that big jump trail by the looks of it. Looks interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's first run done and dusted on the green trail. Yeah, that's a nicer flow green. Kind of what to expect from a green trail, I guess. Run number 2, which is called Sparre. But then you just take the middle route here. Should be some jumpable features, I guess, since it's a blue now. Yeah, so far so good. Okay, we have some kind of step up here. Okay, this is quite big for a blue. Really makes me wonder what the red jump trail is like, if this is the blue already. Oh, I'm definitely struggling for speed here. Once again, hashtag blame the 26-inch tires. Definitely not the rider. As you can see, the weather is not ideal. It's a bit unfortunate because the weather is I guess. No? Okay. A bit of a hit. Wait, what trail am I even on? Is it still the blue? I think so. Oh, I'm gonna have to make that better next time. Is this actually the blue, like, for real? Because this can't be right. Because the jumps are massive here. Oh well, massive might be an overstatement but for being a blue it is for sure. So I think it might actually be the blue still. Okay, that was fast. Honestly, this is actually it was. Okay, it says newly built, so it's soft on some areas, and yeah, it is for sure. And here you can see that they're still building things. It looks awesome. Yeah, well, I said I needed to train my jumping, so I guess definitely have my work cut out for me today. But it means that I, by the looks of it, have this bike park all by myself, at least for the moment. Okay, here I knew it was loose. The brake there. But yeah, that's, I think, the blue. Okay, so there is another blue that's called Pärlan, or the Pearl, that I want to check out before I jump onto the red trails. Let's just see if I can fix or find them. That's one of the black ones over there. Oh, that's a jump that I was not ready for. Okay, so I think I'm still on the right track. I go slow here because I have no idea what's coming up or anything here. Okay, so I think here, yeah, here's that area. So here's another place with a lot of different trails, and here's the Pearl. So now we're on to some more blue tech here. See how this is. So yeah, this area is for the tech trails that I went to now. Okay, there's some different lines, and I do not feel like I took the right one there. But well, this is where I should be thankful for bringing my downhill bike, because here's where it should shine and feels a lot better. I love my downhill bike for the tech trails, but for the flow trails it's really not it personally for me. I think a lot of it comes down to a few different things, one of them being obviously the 26-inch size doesn't roll well on the jumps, although there's also a lot of technique that I need to improve on, which I'm fully aware of, so I'm not just saying that it's just 20. When I'm joking about it being 26-inch tires, I'm obviously joking, and yeah, I know that there's... Okay, well, here I need to walk because I did not nail that corner. Yeah, also there's something about the geometry. Well, okay, take it easy here. Okay, that was sketchy, no grip at all. Very wet and slippery. Okay, to go back to the point. Okay, wait, what's this? Is this a roll? I have no idea. It looks like a drop, but it's just so steep on. Well, let's try it. I'm just gonna definitely take the ride around this time. I'm just gonna take a look. Yeah, that is a drop for sure. We'll see if I attend it later on today. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, just gonna try to finish the story that part of I just struggle with jumping on this bike for some reason. I just yeah, even when I have the speed and everything and just not going too slow, it's just awkward for whatever reason. I just don't know if it comes down to geometry, because on my normal bike, my enduro, it feels completely fine. So now doing Tom and Jerry, which is the red flow trail. Let's see how this goes. Considering how the blue flow trail was, I'm not liking my chances here, but we'll see. Okay, that was a tight turn that I wasn't very ready for. Okay, that's a tabletop right away. Okay, yeah, no. What is this? Oh, it is rollable, okay. Yeah, it looked way worse approaching it. Blind and everything, so... Yeah, that was fine. I just got scared coming up to it and it was completely blind. Okay, this is definitely a bridge that you can absolutely send. Okay. Road cap. Okay, I'm not gonna do this, but I'll take a look just for the video. Yeah, I know a lot of people would definitely be able to send this. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the jump over there as well. This part of the trail was black, so kind of glad that it has the appropriate setting for it. And now I'm doing something that you really shouldn't do, and riding backwards, but considering I'm the only one here still, I feel like I can do it. Okay, so this is a ride around. Oh, you're going into the blue again? Well, maybe I can try to clean up some of the jumps then. We'll see. Okay, so here they're going back. Slid on it both times I've done it. Okay, nice case. Not gonna lie, I did break a little bit. But it is good training for me. Definitely need it. That is the perfect place to train the jumps as well, because like I said, I definitely need to work on the bigger jumps. And this kinda is the perfect place for it, because like Valdos and I always complain a little bit that... Can't wait to do this real quick. Okay. Okay. That was not ideal. But yeah, I was complaining a bit on Valdos on that there's no medium-sized jumps, so you can't really take a step from the smaller ones up to the bigger ones. But here you have a little bit of everything, which is nice, and you can have a nice progression curve. Okay. Okay, no brake tap on those two jumps, but still not enough speed. Probably need to pedal a lot more than what I am. But yeah, I'm being completely transparent at least about my lack of jumping ability, but how are you ever gonna get better if you never train on it? I guess. This section is really fun. Nice flowy corners. You can really push. Okay, a little bit further at this. Just nowhere near the actual landing. Yeah, I'm gaining a little bit more confidence in berm at least, or berms. They're actually really nice and well built. I'm in the third area of the park, which is on the other side when you go up the lift, and this is called Pumba. It's a red one. And the reason why I'm doing this now is because you apparently end up where I parked my car because I forgot my water bottle, and I'm not sure if my back wheel is leaking or if I just am not used to having so low tire pressure compared to before. Okay, the trail split off there, so I'm not sure if this is the right way or not, but I guess we're about to find out. And if I haven't said it, so this is the first time I'm here, in case it wasn't obvious, so obviously gonna take every trail very cautiously for the first time, especially now since, okay, that's a good jump, when I'm all by myself, because I still am. So if you're in a bike park and there's a lot of people around, if you have a big crash that might incapacitate you, you obviously have people around you that can help you out. Okay, this looks a little bit steep and technical. Okay, well, did not exactly want to end up there, but no dabs. Okay, here they warn you that it's steep. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I prefer the other way maybe, but that is, they're up to the where that is steep at least. But I'm just gonna hike up a little bit. Okay, so here's a bit of a kind of ride around, I guess. Also looks steep, but not to the extent that other part did. Okay, can I get over to? That's a tree. Yeah, it's very slippy. I'm really trying to manage my brake and not slide with the back wheel, but it's going somewhat okay, but not great. I mean, these trails are definitely a challenge. I think if you're really experienced, you can have a lot of fun here. So here's steep something again. And you don't... Okay, here's a drop apparently. A drop into super steep section. Just gonna take it slow this first run. Take a look at everything, like I said. Also seem to be working to walk anyways, because I mean, it's not that big of a drop, it's just the fact that it's quite a steep one afterwards. And if I start from here, I'm probably gonna pick up quite a lot of speed anyways. Yep, for sure. It's not exactly gonna be better from the drop, because obviously coming in with speed and compression. Okay, here's a drop as well, and what is this? Yeah, no. No thank you. Taking the cowardly road. But like I said, I'm not gonna do anything stupid when I'm all by myself in a bike park, because yeah, like I said, if I actually end up hurting myself, who's gonna be there to actually help me out? This actually looks slippery and tricky, but decent quick. Just gonna take a look. Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna look like nothing on the GoPro as per usual, but yeah, that is quite significant. I think you can actually roll it, but yeah, once again, I'm not too keen on like trying it out when I'm all by myself. Okay, now we're going back to the area where the tech threads are. Gonna take a look at Hallon Lakris, which is translated to raspberry and licorice. Okay, so here we go. Once again, pretty blind. Not sure what I'm getting myself into, but we'll see. Starts off somewhat mellow, but I'm sure that will change soon. Is this a drop? No, it's a roll. Kind of cool Burmish rock there. There's a line here. Okay, a steep chute here. It's fine. It's very slick, the mud here. I can definitely feel myself sliding around a lot with my back wheel, even in sections where I'm not really expecting to. And yeah, the rock was more slick than I thought it would. Okay, what's up here then? Yeah, that's a roll. Okay, I'll just back up a little bit, because now I know what to expect. It's all good. Like I said, it's just that everything's blind, so when you go too slow into some things, you just know that you don't really have the speed for it. Okay, this looks kind of technical. Okay. What kind of line do you choose here even? I think you're just kind of supposed to take your go like this and just commit down to it. Well, now when I'm here already, I'm gonna skip it for now, but hopefully next run I can do it smooth and nice. Yeah, that's just like the part about being all alone, like I said, because you don't want to do anything out of your comfort zone when you're all alone, because if things go wrong. Okay, here's a steep again. This, however, looks like a drop, or not a drop, I mean a roll. Scary thing is that it's a little bit off camera. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break here and just feel the rock, see how grippy it feels. So give me a second. Rock felt fine, so let's do this. That's all good. Okay, yeah. It's just scary when you... It looks pretty mossy and slick, and especially after Ålebacken, where I was last week, where the rocks were literal ice on the wet. Yeah, when it was a little bit off camera and looked a little bit slick, it was a little bit scary, but the grip felt absolutely fine. Yeah, that's Hallon Lakris, or raspberry and licorice. Another trail done and dusted. Yeah, like I said, it is a shame, because I do want to push myself, but when I'm all alone and let's just say that I knock myself out, like who's gonna help me if I actually do and I'm all alone? So yeah, you gotta do it with a bit of brain as well. So yeah, we'll see if I can just muster up some confidence to hit some things that are maybe like on my comfort zone, but I definitely not going to do something completely out of what I usually can't do. There's actually 2 trails here that I haven't actually seen, but there's another blue here called Snoken, or the grass snake I think it's called in English, and there's also a black trail called DH, but yeah, that's further down the line obviously. Mainly went here to do the blue trail to start off and see how that is, so let's go. September to actually trying to do the blue. Okay, it's slippery here. See if I can find traction on with the back wheel again. And that's some good practice at least. Okay, time for Lejonklippan, or the Lion's Cliff. See what this rail trail has to bring. Back on the natural track here, as you can see. Once again a trail that I haven't done, so kind of goes the opposite way of the rest of the trails, like on the other side of the hill so far. I think we'll end up on the same side again by the end of it. Nice little rock garden. Okay, here I think it's gonna steepen up a little bit. Because so far it's been a very kind red trail. Okay, they're going together with something. Over kind of enduro-esque. Here it says drops, now let's have a look. And these are quite serious ones. Yeah, like once again, being alone, I'm not feeling this, so gonna take the ride around. And even the ride around looks a little bit tricky to get into. Yeah, that was quite rowdy, but yeah, it was definitely not the easiest ride around, so to say, but worked. Okay, so where am I going now? Am I supposed to go over here? Okay, sure. There it says steep again. I do not have the bike for this kind of riding. This is definitely more like an enduro trail, and I think they have enduro cups here. Okay, so what do we have here then? It's definitely steep. Let's see. It seems to be like a lot of different trails. Here's something else that comes down here where I'm walking now, which is also kind of the ride around on this part, I think. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, this is doable, but you're gonna come in with a crap ton of speed. Yeah, probably not gonna swear if I ever want to get ads on my videos. That's honestly my biggest concern, the amount of speed that you're gonna carry. And that you're gonna have to shut it down before this part. And here you have like another steep section that you need to deal with. We'll see what I think about this one, because the actual roll itself is like, yes, it is steep, but definitely doable. It's just that thing at the back of my mind again with, do I want to do something like that when I'm all alone, and what if something actually happens? Okay, I do feel like I can do this. I mean, like I said, I can definitely do the roll, but it's the speed and all that that's concerning. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do it, but I definitely want to take as much of a look as possible. It's also that thing about the grip again. How much grip do I actually have? I mean, they're definitely more grippy than all the backen, which is great, but yeah, you don't want to slide or anything here. Okay, yeah. Sometimes overthinking is just gonna get you into trouble. Okay, what do I do here then? Okay, yeah, sure. Guess that works. Okay, yeah, well, I did it, but I'm not doing it more today. That's one and only take you'll see of me doing it today. Just like I said, I'm not gonna push things on my own. Is this a drop or is it a roll or what is this? Okay, break time. And this is quite an interesting one because I guess option number one is just to pop straight away, and I guess the idea is to just make it past the route, because I guess if you're landing on it, oh, it's actually surprisingly grippy for being a wet route, but I really don't know if I'm not gonna do that option. I'm thinking if I can somehow like roll down the side or something, because it has this weird little pocket. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do this weird little sideline just to actually somewhat do the feature. But yeah, probably not gonna do it how you're kind of supposed to, I can imagine. Just for all the brakes, but yeah, like I said, I'm riding this the first time and I'm riding everything blind and on my own, so yeah, it's just how it is. Yeah, so kind of use this as a roll. Like I said, this is probably meant as a drop and just going straight, but yeah, literally nothing. Okay, here it steepens up. Ooh. That was rowdy. Okay, and we're down. Yeah, like I said, I know it's gonna be quite a different video to what it usually is with all these brakes, but yeah, I've already said it, but yeah, I don't wanna ride something blind just because that's one thing that I did in New Zealand that I regret, because back when I did just full POV runs top to bottom, I kind of forced myself to do things top to bottom because yeah, I wanted to get a full POV of it. So what ended up happening was that I misread features and had crashes on them instead and hurt myself. So yeah, I've definitely learned from that. You're supposed to stop and look instead of doing it just because you want to get some good content on the GoPro. It's not worth it. So yeah. Like after all the rough bits with the tech, it would be nice just to do a little bit of a float. Well, definitely need more speed. Need for speed. It seems like they are actually going together, so yeah, I did take the right way the last time. Then at least I know that. But it's actually pretty insane that there was such big jumps on that blue. Well, it is the red and the blue, I guess, but still. Or maybe they just say that the blue is right at the top there and the rest of the trail is the red, I don't know. Still big time case. How are we supposed to get the speed for this? And this. Well, it's going better for every time I twist with the jumps. That's something. Okay, kind of. Well, it's getting better. Like I said, it's a perfect opportunity for me to work on my jumping. Man, I'm curious about what they're building there. I don't know if maybe they're continuing the black trail or if it's something else. Yeah, these are good jumps to progress on for me, at least. Okay, well, that was very much a dead sailor there. That worked out anyways. And this section here with the brimstone stands are absolutely fantastic. Really techy, and even I can ride them with speed. Oh, but there's a bit of a loose one. Yeah. And that was very backheavy. Because I guess that could also be a bit of a factor with me just not having the speed at just still brand new and pretty soft. But yeah, obviously, like I said, I'm just gonna try to excuse my way to casing all the jumps. It's obviously a lot of technique and need for improvement in my jumping, but so I'm at least gonna attempt black. Or one of the blacks called DH. Then we'll see I get down it, or if I just realize that no, it's above my skill level. Like today with the red trails, I've already struggled quite a bit, so this is not gonna be a fast one, but we'll see how it goes at least. I can also add that I took a look now on Snoken, the blue trail that was here before, that I rode. That was just grass, and it's actually, it says on that sign, if you read it, which I didn't do, that it is just a slalom course or slalom practice, so that's exactly what it was, so it's lived up to its name. Okay. Okay. But it was fine. Okay, here it says steep, so I'll slow down here, and once again, is welcome to the show. Is this a drop or is it a steep? It's definitely rollable, at least. It's very rough. Okay. That's absolutely fine. Once again, since I'm doing fine, I just need to take a look at things. Okay, this is wet, so I'm not expecting the grip to be ideal here. Okay. A roll. You can probably drop it if you want, but the option to roll it was definitely there. Okay, here's a steep, so it's great. Okay, that was very much sketchy. Okay, no dabs. No dabs. Okay, I'm almost down. see what this is at all. Okay, well, just stop and take a look at one thing, so I definitely take that. I'm actually on the 11th and last trail that's open, called Tuned, as you can see on the sign here. Ransom, as you can also see, is closed off. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be another trail to look forward to there. But since DH, the first black, went, all things considered, well, the only place that I stopped was actually where I just took a look at the rock feature. Therefore, I'm gonna give the other black a go, see how it goes. And oh, that was the wrong turn. But yeah, okay, so it is actually another tech trail that they're gonna build. I thought it was for sure the one that they're building over there, the flow trails, but apparently they're building another tech trail. But yeah, the one that's actually open is over here, called Tune. Oh, it actually starts off with a drop slash step down. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna actually go for this one because it looks fine. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, that was a bit tight race. Well, nothing worse than my tire just getting absolutely smacked, but I guess it's kind of used to that by now. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, and that's a roll. Could probably drop that if you want. Pretty rooty here. Okay, gonna take the high line. Okay, well, it's a gap jump. I mean, it looks kind of fine, I guess. Oh wow, this is really turning into a jump trail. Well, if you know me, I'm quite scared of gap jumps as it is, and since you've already seen me struggle on the normal jumps that are tabletops, so yeah. And like I once again mentioned, since I'm all by myself, no thank you. I mean, yeah, I think most people have the skill and ability to ride those gap jumps, but I'm not gonna push myself out of my comfort zone on anything. Oh, okay, that's steep. Well, I think it's fine. I'm just gonna have to set up for it and be ready for it. And definitely the trickiest trail here. And I saw this. I saw this when I took a break. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, this is by far the trickiest trail here, I guess. Oh wow, it looks really soft as well on the landing, but yeah. No thank you. Okay. Oh, it's a drop here? Really? Where's the drop then? Okay, I'm just gonna stop here and show the trail off, I guess, because I'm not quite sure what's going on here. You go here, and this really nice off-camber rocks that definitely look like they can send you down. This is definitely rollable, still very off-camber. Is this a drop then? Well, that's a nice drop to flat. Yeah. There is this ride around as well that you probably saw, that you can take the lower route here. Yeah, splits off up here, then you go here. This definitely looks, well, it definitely looks a little bit tricky as well with these off-camber routes. So probably a challenge to do that too. The safest might actually be to just actually go here, or actually the safest probably just to go down here. But also you can kind of do a small drop here if you just don't go over this side. Yeah, I also saw this. This is also a drop then, I guess. Yeah, a small one into a steep chute. The drop itself is not much, but yeah, it looks a bit steep then afterwards. And here it also says drop. Okay, sure. What is this then? So there's a lot of different lines here that you can choose from. So then you come here, And yeah, it's also, yeah, that's also quite significant. A lot of different routes to go for. There's also this rock roll here, that's a little bit off camber and tricky. Yeah, it's like it splits up into 2 different trails down here as well. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna take. I'll take a little bit of a think of it, and then we'll see where I end up going. I think what I feel is when I looked at it, is the easiest route, which is to go up here and okay, maybe not. Okay, I'm fine. Just kind of scratch my arm a little bit, but should be good. Yeah, just simply didn't commit enough, basically, and pay the price for it. Sometimes speed is just your best friend, and just go for it. But yeah, came in with too low speed and got caught up with my front wheel, and yeah, just slid out. But yeah, so like I said, sometimes you just need to actually commit and not be so scared, but it's easier said than done, obviously. Okay, well, definitely committed to that. Yeah, okay. Steep turn right. Okay, we'll see here if I probably will stop here. Yeah, it's for sure steep. It's another very steep rock roll. And yeah, this is just another rock roll, pretty steep, but as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm falling down the trail as I'm walking down here. I wouldn't do this if I wasn't, or if I was with other people, but since I'm alone, this one, I mean, it seems fine. But you're gonna come in with a lot of speed once again into here, and not quite sure what you have coming up. Yeah, they're not going easy on you with this black trail, so I don't know what I kind of expected. And here I have the other trail. We actually see how this looks on the other side. Nice. Awesome. Well, cut that out. Okay, yeah, so here's obviously also steep. Goes into a big rut. As you can see, I'm very close to the bottom at least. Man. Will I do this? Will I not? Is it a stupid idea? Probably. Will I do it anyways? Maybe? I guess your best bet is just stay off the rock as much as possible before, and just stay on the dirt, and then just let go and roll it. Okay. And here's the, was it supposed to say, gap jump? No. Well, we're down at least, and I did a rock roll, so yeah. Far from my cleanest run, and far out of my comfort zone, but although I had one fall on the bike and one off the bike, we're down in one piece at least, so that's the main thing. But yeah, obviously I'm not gonna ride out again, because gonna take quite a few years before I'm comfortable enough to ride a trail like that. Okay, I'm gonna do Tom and Jerry and not do the road gap obviously, but try to get better on jumps. Nice. Because I lost a lot, but a little bit of air at least. And yeah, I'm not going for the road gap, because that's terrifying, and especially, like I said, when I'm all alone. So apparently the builders are German, and they're from a company called Gravity. Some people might know them, and maybe some people don't. You're, for example, the people that have built, I'm just gonna do this, that have built at Järvsö bike park, which is considered one of the best bike parks in Sweden. So they, yeah, and as you can probably tell by how they're built here, they are incredibly skilled and built some amazing trails here. And yeah, it's mainly me not doing them justice, but that's how it is. Yeah, this could honestly, like no joke, become one of the best bike parks in Sweden with the trails that they're building here. Yeah, let's not forget about the fact that there's more jumps, because I kind of forgot about that last time here. I was just enjoying the berms. That berm is a little bit tricky because it's, I don't know if you can see the tracks, but it is a little bit loose, and therefore it's kind of scary to try to keep speed for it. So, but yeah, once it starts packing in, it's gonna be so nice and flowy. Find the right line or the right route to not end up on, well, I guess it's gonna be a red with that drop. See if I maybe can push a little bit now with the fact that I've done this trail once already. Just a small drop. Or does it split up then? It's a bit more now, it's very loose. Man, I'm just not sure how it looks so flat from up here. Sorry if someone's disappointed, but I'm not doing it, at least for now. We'll see if I feel more risky towards the end of the day, because there's still quite a lot of time left. So I'm not sure if my memory is just bad or if I've actually done Genius or not already, which is one of the raid trails. I can't actually remember. It's all the way over here, so therefore I'm not at all sure whether I have or not. Okay, so it starts off with a gap. Okay. Considering how well the first one went, we'll see. Okay, so I obviously haven't done Genius because I have not done that gap jump, but okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, that was perfect. So yeah, I haven't done this because, like I said, I have not ridden that start gap jump, so this is brand new once again for me. I haven't done it. Here's a steep. Okay, this was not the line. Okay. Gonna go for this outside line here. Looks like full time. Once again, it's just getting familiar with the trails. That's the tricky part, or well, the trickiest part at least. Okay, here's a steep again. This is a roll. Here it's a drop, and okay, so you have the ride around here. Obviously, yeah, just to get through there. Then you have this. I think this is also part of it, or like you can actually drop from there as well. Seems like some people have dropped from here as well. I wonder if you can just roll it, because I don't want to land on that rock down there, it looks slick. You know what, we're going for a ride around this one. This is also quite steep, so... Okay, what's going on here then? Okay, next section. Okay, so that's kind of a roll into a roll, I guess. I'm actually taking the ride around this one as well. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but yeah. Not sure when disconnect again, or if they do. Big gap jumps. I feel like I can do the small one, hopefully, but I'm obviously gonna have to come in with a lot more speed than I had. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and there's some kind of, I don't know what it is, but something. Now I think the trails joined together again from where I started to ride around. Wasn't much of a ride around, I was considering it the gap jumps and everything. Okay, so here's... Oh, we're riding alongside Tom and Jerry Flow Trail. There's a steep again. What do we have here? Okay, that's fine. Don't even need to stop and look at that. But it's still good at day. I'm for having signs like that, and rather have more signs and some being unnecessary than having too few signs and expecting it to be signs, and then you just don't expect sections like that whatsoever. It's a nice little jump. And enough with this again. Okay, down again. For another lap down, Tom and Jerry. It's nice to just change up the riding a little bit after all the really steep gnarly tech trails to have some flow. Yeah, this bike park is so cool though. Like, you have literally everything you'd ever need. Okay, well that was almost clear. I'm not gonna send this bridge. Terrifies me a little bit too much still. Cool bike park, definitely. Like, it is new and that's why people don't know about it, but yeah, this place can become one of the most popular bike parks and in the area of Sweden where I live, definitely, for sure. So definitely gonna shout this place out and highly recommend going here. Okay, still casing that one. Definitely tapping my brakes though, so okay, and this one. Should have done this run without goggles, I realize now, because I am definitely getting a lot of raindrops on them. Hopefully the GoPro looks okay. If not, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, yeah, maybe I'm not really the one to do this kind of trail justice, but for the people that are really good riders, here's a trail that you can have so much fun on, for sure. Whew. I'm starting to rain a little bit more again, which is unfortunate, but like I said, considering how the weather forecast was, it's nothing. Gonna attempt DH again. I feel like this is possible top to bottom, so I guess we're about to find out. That's kind of surprising considering the rest of the trails are that are red. I struggle with some of them, but this one seemed fine in places. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Okay, yeah, wet roots are very nice around me. Okay, the grip levels are not the best, but it is what it is. Through that. This is really slippy. The grip is pretty non-existent, to be honest. I feel my brakes slide out a lot. I know that there was one steep section where I was really gnarly. See when that comes. Watch out, birds, please. Don't want more distractions than needed. Okay, yeah, here's where it goes with some switchbacks. Okay, well, rip top to bottom. I mean, I'm fine. I just took a rest, I guess. But the top to bottom is over. I guess, yeah, here's where I got caught up. There's a tiny rock. Should have gone higher up, I guess, and yeah, that's why I got caught up. I guess the high line is the ideal, but you're kind of going from wanting to stay low and then you want to go up, so that's, I guess, why it's a little bit tricky, but yeah, it is what it is. I walked a little bit just because I knew that there was a really gnarly part later on, and I was like, well, if I'm not doing it top to bottom anyways, might as well save it for later. Gonna do Genius, the one with the gap jump at the start, the red one. It also had a gap further down. I'm probably gonna do the ride arounds, but we'll see. So I get the speed first for this one. Get a little bit more of a case this time. Cleared the first time, but oh, guess I'll have to redeem myself with the gap at the, well, not the bottom, but further down at least. Okay. Oh yeah, I did not take this route the last time. Kind of worked, but yeah, I took the high line last time. Yeah, it's getting very slick now. It's been raining for a little while now. Not that it's raining like a lot, but it is raining. Oh yeah, this was one of the ride arounds that I told myself to do. And here's the second one, the one that leads to the gap jumps, funnily enough. Is it here that they come? I think so. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's fine. I would love to try these trails in the dry to see if it's maybe a little bit nicer or kind. Okay. Oh yeah, that was the one that I didn't even look at last time because it wasn't too steep. Okay, there is kind of a route there, just straight ahead, but it's a little bit boring to go. Steep one, but a lot comfortable. I'm gonna try Hallon Lakris or Raspberry and Licorice again. I think this was the first red that I rode today, so I do want to remember that I felt like I could get to stop the bottom, but at the same time I don't remember much of this trail now, since it was so long since I rode it. Okay. It's a good practice for wet weather riding this. I definitely need to get better with like how I weigh my bike and all that in the wet. I can push it around. Yeah, nice. I'll focus up a little bit now. Yeah, the grip there is not the best. Oh man, this is such a tricky section. Okay, I stayed on. Was it controlled? No, definitely not in any way, shape or form. Yeah, this was this one, yeah. Okay. Oh, was it up the bottom? But yeah, I did fear for my life a little bit there in that turn, but yeah, we got there. Okay, now the rain is starting to increase even more, so I don't think I'll have that many rounds in me. It's about 1 hour left until they close, but yeah, like I said, with the rain now increasing and everything, and me having ridden everything already, I'm not quite sure if I will be doing it all, or if I'll stay for the entire time, so to say. But yeah, I'll have a few more runs at least. And now, as you can probably tell already, I'm on Tom and Jerry against the red jump trail. But yeah, this is a place that I will definitely go back to and try once it's a little bit drier and really start to see how well I can do some of the, especially the take trails. I mean, flow trails are like, they run somewhat the same, it's just that they kind of tend to be a little bit slower and a little bit stiffer. Let's see. But obviously with take trails, when the route starts to get wet and everything, that's when it gets tricky. I'm really not making a straight justice this time, but oh well. Okay, now the rain's really started to come down. So yeah, I think I'm doing like maybe this one more run and then I think I'm calling it. Although there's like 40-ish minutes or something left. Yes. I mean, I've done pretty much everything, and like I said, it's not like the trails are gonna get easier now with all this rain. I mean, even this one, which is the blue, the pearl, that I've done a few times, is getting very slick here. But yeah, just gonna try to ease my way down with the best kind of run that I can. Continuing using speed all the way off the edge. Get the high line. Yep, okay, there we go. That's the line that you're supposed to take. Okay, this is gonna be a slip and slide for sure. Yeah, that might be a blue in the dry, but that's very tricky in the wet. Okay, I'm not gonna do the drop now. Sorry to disappoint you again, but yeah, that's gonna have to be for another day. But yeah, top to bottom at least, minus the drop at the end. Okay, let's push back for one last lap. Let's get down here. Yeah, this is gonna be, although you shouldn't say it, it is going to be my last run. But I'm going to go for the green. I don't want to push myself too much, and I want to talk and like do an outro as well. So, but yeah, I mean, all things considered, the weather has been really kind to me, because this is kind of what was expected an entire day. So for it to come like now during the last 1.5 hours, sure, it sucks now, but I am super thankful that it didn't arrive earlier. Oh yeah, this is where the big jump here is. So all things considered, I cannot complain about the weather, although it's not ideal now. But it's how it is. But that being said, great day today. And yeah, this bike park is for sure, once it gets the recognition now, since it is so new, man, this is probably gonna be a very popular bike park for this area of Sweden, because it has literally everything that you'd need or want, with nice deep tech trails and nice flowy trails, flow trails, a big jump line that they're still building on, which will be even more epic, I can imagine. So yeah, what a place. And for once, thank you Facebook advertisement for showing me this place before it kind of explodes. But like I said, I'm definitely going to keep this as one of the bike parks that I want to travel to at least one or a few more times a year. But next time it's gonna have to be a little bit drier for me to come back. It's gonna have a nice sunny week or something before, so that I can try to maybe get some more top to bottoms on the tech trails that scared me today. But yeah, that's gonna be for another day. But yeah, like I said, this bike park is pretty much brand new, so definitely check it out. Skibikehike. Just search for it and it will come up. Yeah, definitely give this a go. And yeah, I haven't really done all the trails the justice it deserves, because yeah, simply put, they're outside of my comfort zone and skill level. So Yeah, there are a lot more trails too. Well, I did show off all the trails, but to actually ride them properly, like tuned for example, if you actually have the skill for that, it's an insanely cool trail. So that's one for the big boys. But yeah, what a day. Definitely had so much fun, although I had my fair share of crashes. Or well, have I only had two? I had one where I slipped off when I had my crash first, and then I slipped when I was walking. And I did have that OTB on BH as well. But I believe that's the only two actual crashes. Definitely had to dab my foot and stopped obviously on a lot of places now since it's the first time I'm riding here, but that's obviously gonna get a little bit better. But in that sense it's a little bit of a different kind of video. That yeah, it was a lot of walking and looking at features today, but as for a lot of other people, this play just like me, it's brand new, so there wasn't a lot of content, so yeah, I just had to take it easy today. And like I said, once again, I know that I've used this excuse a lot of times, but here's a fair one, and it's the fact that I have been all by myself, which is kind of cool to have a bike park all for yourself for an entire day. But it's also obviously the con of it is, like I said, you don't want to do anything too stupid when you're all alone. Would have been enough to just have like a buddy with me or something, obviously, because in case something happens, they can all obviously right away call for help. But with me being alone, it's not quite the same. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. Hope it was enjoyable, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.